Hi. Hello, my name is Amit. I am running for U.S. Congress in Virginia's 8th District, and I'm happy to be here not only... I'm happy to be here not only because I'm surrounded by a bunch of Republicans, but for a change I'm surrounded by a bunch of Republicans in my age group, which I think we know is not as common as we'd hope to be in this area. But we also know that this is a demographic, we're part of a demographic that is largely ignored by the politicians because, part of it's our own fault, present company excluded. Many of us don't participate in the political process. But I think another thing that's unique about our generation is that we're very different, we're very dynamic, and we want to do a lot of things for ourselves. And we're trying to do a lot of things for ourselves. Like for myself, for example, after I got my electrical engineering degree at the University of Virginia, I went to work for a couple of large companies, and I got completely fed up with the profit being the only bottom line that we ever cared about. So 8 years ago, I started my own company, my own engineering firm, and I served all my clients with excellent service. They included the White House, a bunch of defense agencies, including the NRO, NSA, and a bunch of others that I won't mention. I got immense satisfaction out of that. And I think like many of you guys, I take a lot of pride in my work. And that's the same thing we're doing into our campaign for Congress. And we want to couple that with some of our guiding principles, which include limited government, personal liberties, and transparency in decision making. And we want to apply that to all the issues. The most important one for me is the economy. And when I talk about the economy, I'm not talking about what's going to happen 30 or 40 years from now when many of us are going to try to retire and whether we're going to get Social Security or not. But many of us are going to start families in the next few years. And how much a diaper is going to cost? Are we going to have to send our kids to private school to get a decent education? And how are we going to compete on the global market? All of these are important issues, and they're interconnected with other issues like foreign policy, immigration, and the environment. So we really need somebody in office who's not connected to all these special interest groups. And I believe I am that person, and I also believe that I can make the government more efficient and work better for us, because I've been doing that for the last 12 years at a number of federal agencies. So, but I can't do that alone. I do need help from all of you, and you can help me in a number of ways. You can do something as simple as sign my petition to get me on my ballot. You can also check out my website, which is amit08.com. Read my issues, give me some good feedback, and tell me what you think about it. And vote for me on June 10th in the June 10th primary, and then again in November when we go up against head-to-head against lobbyist best friend Jim Moran. Maybe we can finally get a conservative in office and bring back fiscal responsibility to Washington. So thank you for your support. I would love to talk to any one of you guys afterwards. I'll hang out for a while, and thank you for your time.